Right, this is the third time I've done this now, so we're just gonna start again. Sorry, there's no like big intro. This is just gonna be me rambling on without any script. I stuffed up something before, and I'm really annoyed. It took me like forever. Had to restart the recording. Anyway, this is obviously gonna be a bit of a ramble, me off the top of my head, and what I really want my real thoughts, because I wanted this to really envelop who I am, rather than it feels real. Basically, this is not streaming. This is just YouTube. But basically, just want to talk about this year and what I want to plan. Now, obviously, I wanted to do this earlier, but I've been sick and I've had a lot of family stuff going on. I had a wedding and stuff too, so it's taken me a while. But obviously, last year we did one of these, and it's been a year. We haven't hit the 1,000, but we've hit 635. We've gone up 400 followers, which is crazy. And this year, I really struggled to stream sometimes of the year because I had a lot of stuff going on in my family, a lot of family deaths, and a few other things that had got in the way, I'm afraid. And I struggled a lot this year, but I really felt like I pulled back my focus at the end of it, and I'm really proud of what we've all achieved this year. And obviously, I want to thank you all so much for all your support this year and what you've all done for me. It means the world to me. These past 2 years have been incredible. It saved my life, and it makes me feel like I need something to really support me, as a lot of my family and friends have started to realize is that how important streaming is to me as a person now. They don't falter it and they don't make comments anymore, like, or you know what I mean, like jabs or anything like that. They're really supportive of what I'm doing now. So obviously, well, I've moved out of my house, my parents' house, and I've finally got my own house, my two mates. So it's a lot more expressive, and obviously, and then Niche as well. They both are streamers, so it's really helpful to have 3 people in the house all wanting to stream and create content. And eventually, there's a lot of things we want to do, and I have a lot of plans for this year that I want to do, and I want to talk about that today, basically, and what I want to achieve this year, what I want to do. But again, I just want to say thank you all so much, seriously, for your support this year. It means the world to me. It really does, and I love you all so much. It's the support and I don't know what I can give back to you guys anymore, but I want to. I'm trying to find new ways I can do that and be more inventive with like more giveaways and different types of stuff like that. So obviously I want to talk about that. And one of the biggest goals for this year is I want to hit 1,000 again. And it's going to be tough to get there, I got a feeling, but I'm going to grind as hard as I can, and we're going to pull in it as fast as we can. I'm trying to stream around 6 to 7 days right now, which is a lot, but I really want to get there. So we're going to try as hard as we can to get to that goal. Eventually, hopefully, moving into the stage where I can do this job would be lovely. At the moment, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing and having fun with it. I have amazing who they are, so hopefully with that I can keep growing it, and then everyone else can get more involved. But I never want to move away from who I am as a person. I don't feel like I've changed at all. My mindset's changed. I've been more confident. Last year I was a bit lost after the few events we did with Zelda and stuff. I was really lost. I didn't know what to do anymore. Struggling sometimes, and struggling to stream because I had a lot of things going on. And so I just sort of went and did what I wanted to do. I lost a few viewers, and I was like, you know what, we're just going to do what we're going to do. I was a bit stagnant. I decided to play whatever I wanted, and I actually played League of Legends for about a week straight, and it was the best we'd done because I was just having fun, and I forgot that streaming is supposed to be fun instead of being so seriously. So we just started mucking around on that, and I just started playing whatever I wanted when I felt like it, and then chat wanted me to play certain things, I'd play it sometimes. But I think doing what I wanted to do and playing whatever I wanted really helped a lot with my confidence. So, but yeah, I want to talk about a few things. So we'll do the events probably last, because that's going to probably take a while. So I just want to talk about one of the things I want to do this year that will incite what we are going to do as a channel to try and improve. Obviously this is a bit of a mess, but this is my starting soon screen. So this is actually very important to me. This is one of the ideas that my artist came up with this year, and I am in love with it. And it looks a bit corny and funny, but it's beautiful. And obviously people don't really know much about the channel. We've got the Moobs cat here. He's obviously probably pretty much the symbol of my channel now. He's got the glow in the dark one down the bottom there to my left there, and in the right of your screen, and obviously he's there. We've got Gengar's Gengar cheeky emote there chilling, and then we've got Retro's dancing emote here, and then we got Kaneki with the obviously the sub badge, because he was the main, he's the profile picture, and basically the entire design of my stream is based around Kaneki. So this was really amazing what Lucy did, and she's an incredible artist, and what we're doing here, and I really want to just keep pushing as far as we can. So basically the idea of this is that everyone has a dedicated emote on my channel generally if they're a person been there for a while, so I want to slowly start pushing more of that. So obviously a lot of my emotes are based around my founders, and then a couple of my VIPs now, and we're just going to keep pushing that aspect of it really, and this helps a lot. So what we're going to do is every month I'm going to add a new character into the starting soon screen until we're just so spread out in a wider range that we just have everybody in there, and hopefully eventually by the end of 12 months I'll have that many people in there. It won't be funny because there'll be some new cheeky ones, and I want to involve all of you guys more in this, and this makes me feel like we're all more involved in it. So every month I want to add a new character into this. So this month is going to be I think jugglings, and probably muddles next month I think. And we're also going to add in some of the event characters obviously in here as well to add a bit of more variety to it. So that's one of the things I want to do. Obviously with this year as well, we changed our scheduling just a little bit as well. So obviously the schedule's changed a little bit. It looks a little bit different. We've got the purple style going on. So obviously we've got Fish Fry Monday, which is, if anyone doesn't know, I play with Koi and Minx generally on Mondays now. It used to be Tuesday, but we had to change it to Mondays, I'm afraid. So that's our new multiplayer stream day. Now Multiplayer Mayhem Tuesday is more of a community day. Now obviously not everyone's always going to want to play games with me. Party Animals has been a really big one lately where I've been involving my chat quite a bit into, and they've been getting really into it. So I'm hoping to continue that, but more about Tuesday is more of a community day, and if people want to, they can recommend games for me to play, and I'll try them out on the Tuesdays basically, and we'll just slowly work our way through that, and then hopefully it turns into something bigger where we start doing different community games every week, and hopefully people get involved. The Fun Day Hump Day Wednesday is just a random day basically where I just do whatever I want. It's just whatever I'm trying to play at the time. Final Fantasy Thursday, so this is a big one this year. I want to complete every single Final Fantasy this year, and I'm going to try as hard as I can. We're not going to get there. They're like all like 100 hours each. We're working on 13 right now, and I really want to work my way through all of them as best I can. And yeah, we're going to do one every Thursday. We're going to start playing through them and slowly move our way through all of the big ones until we're finally done with all of them. I feel like this year, a lot of people have been actually really interested in this, and I'm really happy about it. So I'm really happy with the people have received this one. Good Vibes Friday is basically just a chill day. Like I'll play a story game, or I've been playing Animal Crossing with Paige lately, or we'll do FC24 obviously because I love FIFA. Because we just chill out and we listen to music, and I might have a few beers maybe. It doesn't really matter too much. It's just because I work next day on the Saturday, because obviously I work Saturdays now as well, which makes it a bit hard. So we had Mystery Saturday, of course. This is always a mystery, and I don't really know what I'm going to play. That's why I called it Mystery Saturday. It's nothing special. So we're just going to do what we want to do. We usually play a hunt or some multiplayer games generally on that day. People want to play with us, so I think we'll just keep it as Mystery Saturday for now. So Platinum Sunday is another big goal this year. So obviously Final Fantasy is the big one. Platinum Sunday is really big. So this year for Platinum Sundays, it's just that I want to platinum 20 games this year. So obviously, if people don't know what platinum is, it's platinum trophies on PlayStation. I'm a big platinum trophy hunter. I took a year off of it because of streaming. Obviously, it's quite difficult to get platinums at the moment because I'm so busy with other games. So this year, I really want to get back into it. So we're going to start working out a few of them. So Platinum Sundays is now a dedicated day for us to play a game that we're trying to platinum at the time, when it's a story game. When it's right now it's Spider-Man. We did Mirage actually just the other week. We finally finished all the Assassin's Creed games. We platinum Mirage the other day, which was incredible. And we're going to slowly move our way through. So right now we're doing all the Spider-Man games. I then want to do some of the Spyro games and stuff like that. So really important to me, this one. I really hope it works out in the end. People seem to be getting involved too. It turns out a lot more people are trophy hunters than I thought, which is awesome. It makes me really happy actually, because it's pretty hard to find people these days. I used to have like a PlayStation Platinum trophy like community on PlayStation before they got rid of communities on PS4. So I'm really happy that we were able to find this one as well. But yeah, that's it for that one. So obviously with this as well, so with the design, I just want to talk about it really quickly as well, is that I want to change my design this year, and I will slowly work my way through. And I'm trying a few new things. Like obviously I've gone for this like neon type look at the moment, obviously on my just chatting screen. I really like it. Whether we change all of that right now into that, it all depends on how everything goes, but I really want to change it this year. Sorry. And we might move away from Kainiki. We'll see how we go, but I kind of want to. We're just going to see what we can do here and hopefully move our way through it. Now, if anyone has any ideas, obviously, I'm the most open-minded person you'll probably ever meet, and I love hearing from my chat. I actually tried to redesign my profile picture earlier in the year, last year, and no one was happy with it, so I didn't do it. If any of you have any want me to do or don't want to do, just let me know. I like to take everything into consideration, and I'll obviously give my point, you give yours, and if I think it's fair enough, I won't do it. Because obviously I just want my chat to be happy, and I want everyone to appreciate, you know, what we've got going. So obviously with this one, this is the events for the year. Oh, that was gone. Sounds like a bit touchy. So obviously for the events this year, so the first one's Final Fantasy 7, so that actually starts in a few weeks, guys. Now we're going to do basically from the 8th to the 29th, basically the whole way up to is it Rebirth? Sorry, yeah, Rebirth. Sorry, brain. And that's what we're going to be doing this year. Obviously, if I haven't explained the events this year, events are my mainstay in my channel. I don't think you'll find any other channel in the world. I would be surprised if anyone's as dedicated as this as I am. And if I am, I want to meet them because I would love to talk to them about this stuff because I love it. It's very hard to find people who do stuff like this, but I remember my Elias, one of the streamers I used to watch, used to do these God of War marathons every year, and I thought this is awesome. I used to sit there and watch it, and I watched him for 3 years straight do it. He still does it to this day as well, and I love it every year. And I watch him, and I thought that's cool. And I was like, I really like how he played as many as he could in as quick time as he could. So I was like, all right, let's try it. And we did the Lord of the Rings one first, obviously, which was incredible. But yeah, that's basically the main idea, is that we do an event, we play a certain game series, or about a new game coming out, or about a certain time of year, like Christmas, like we did, which was very successful this year, and a lot of people really involved, and it was lovely. That's sort of the idea of it. I redesign the stream, I do giveaways, I change heaps of other stuff. We do as much as we possibly can to get involved, just as much as we can in the games. We try to find, obviously, new people who love the games and move from there. That's basically the idea. So this year, last year we missed out on one of the events, but I did 5 anyway. But I missed out on Lego, sadly. I need to try to figure out how I'm going to do that properly. This year we're going to try and involve it, but this year's pretty stacked. Now, obviously, we did a vote in my Discord for this one, and it was very tight. There was a lot of events that got close. Uncharted got close, which we'll be doing this year as well. We'll be playing those games. We won't be doing the event, though. A few other games I'll consider playing as well, since they did get high votes as well. So, obviously, with this first one, we've got Final Fantasy 7, which is on the 8th. Now, this one's a big one for me. I didn't think it was going to get voted in, because this is the 3rd time I think I've put Final Fantasy in the votes for us to do stuff. And this time I got through, which I was very, very ecstatic about, because I love Final Fantasy. And yeah, so we're going to do this one from the 8th. And we're going to start off with, obviously, Final Fantasy 7. I think we're going to do Crisis Core first, because I believe Madden was telling me that it's probably the better one to do first. We're going to try Platinum, Crisis Core, Remake, and Rebirth as well. We're going to try to do all 3 of them in a few weeks. Obviously, we're going to add those to the Platinums, like I said. But the whole idea is I want to play them as week by week. This is a 3-week event, and we're going to be giving away Rebirth and then obviously Final Fantasy 7 Remake on all platforms, because I think Rebirth might be PlayStation exclusive. I need to check that one. But that's basically the idea. And then obviously, if anyone doesn't have it, I always give a full price game of something else. If they do end up winning, it's all fairs. Love and more, I guess. But yeah, so the basic idea is we're going to do Crisis Core the first week, Remake the second, and then if we get time, which I'm doubting it, because these are about 100 hours each, and that's a lot in 2-3 weeks, and then the remaster is obviously what we'll do after it, which is the OG game, is what we'll do last, basically, because that takes a second. So I'm really excited for this one. Now, this one I'm ecstatic about. Now, Paige chose this one because of the subathon hit. She got to choose an event this year, and she chose Kingdom Hearts. Now, I am beyond ecstatic for this. This is next level important to me. I love this game series more than my life. It is beautiful. I want to share it with everyone because not many people have actually played this game series, and I think it's incredible. I don't know many people who've actually played this game. I know very few, and it's incredible. And 1, 2, and 3 is what we're going to do. The new one's due this year, or next year. So I'm actually, if this gets announced by April, for later in the year, we will move the event and switch it to something else, I think, because I would love to do that. But obviously 1, 2, and 3 is what we're going to do. 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's number 4 right now. I love it to bits. So I'm very excited. We'll also be doing redesigns of that. Now, I'm sorry, I'm rambling quite a bit about this. 30 days of PS Classics. Now, this one, chat was very excited about. I don't know many people that weren't excited about this one. This is going to be 30 days straight of streaming. I'm going to have to organize this like my life depends on it. July is the deadest month of the year for me. Generally, nothing ever happens in July. Last year, I think I went on a holiday. This year, I won't be doing that. I'll be doing it in May. That's the gap for it. This is huge. So we're going to do 30 days of PS Classics for 30 years of PlayStation. It's 30 years old this year. Obviously, it's not around the anniversary, but I want to do it around the same time because it's really close to Christmas, so I can't do it. Basically, what we're going to do is 30 days. So we're going to have everyone vote in chat, or I'm going to give everyone a game from each generation they think is a classic. So PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. And then I'm then going to put them all into the voting scheme. Now, obviously, you go, PlayStation 4 is not a classic. It's 10 years old. PlayStation 4 is 10 years old, which is insane. So, it was a 10-year anniversary, I think, this year, and I can't believe it, but it's a classic at this point, I'm afraid. And so we need to do something about that. And I think certain games, such as Uncharted 4, are considered a classic these days because they are an oldie. And obviously, you got Sonic, and then you obviously got Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. All these games all these people are coming up with. Any of the generations, I'm happy for them to play as long as it's something that's a classic and that they love. Basically, we'll then split them, I think, into we'll figure out how we're going to split them, but basically we're going to do votes for every single generation, and then we're going to split them up and put them into the gaming one we're going to do. And this is obviously very, like I said, very important to me. This is going to be cool. I'm going to get really into this event. I'm going to redesign everything on my stream. I don't think there's going to be anything left untouched by the end of it. It's going to be a pretty big one, this one, and 30 days is going to be crazy. I don't know how we're going to do this, but I'm going to try as hard as I can. Now, for the affiliate anniversary, last year's was very successful. I think it was very successful. I had a really good time. We hit 250, 252, which is insane. That's a lot of subs for the year. So we're going to do another one this year and see how we go. But I'm really excited again to do all the challenges like we did last year. We organized it in June last year. It was really good. We did everything. There's only a few things I got to tick off the list still that I'm struggling to do at the moment. Now, obviously, like I said, one of the things that I need to tick off was this. Now, if I can find it, sorry. Where are we? Here we go. So this right here, sorry, I'll just minimize this for a second. One of the things was to design some merch. Now, I got Paige to do some of these, of course. So Paige is my girlfriend, if people don't know as well. So we're going to do some designs for some shirts. So I'll go to the start first. And basically, I got some designs drawn up from her. She's quite a good artist. And so we're going to get some shirts made. And I really want to get them done. It's just I'm trying to find a nice supplier right now because all of them are overseas. And obviously it doesn't make sense for me to outsource it from overseas, pay for it to be oversourced. And then I don't want any profit from these. If it costs me $10 a shirt for them to make the shirt, then send it. I've got no issue with that at all. I've got no issue with that at all. I'm absolutely happy to do it because I would rather people wear something like this. It's cool. This is the obviously Retro's dancing emote that we've got here, and then obviously, so this is the back shirt is the idea of it, and then this one will be just on the heart just here. So obviously, I've got like funders right now, and obviously he's got some merch, so I really want to push back into getting into this, but that's basically going to be over the chest piece. And then obviously we got the Moobs cap, and then we've obviously got again chest piece as well, and then we've also got the Rat's Crazy one. This is Paige's choice, this one. She loves it. This was a pretty big mainstay for about 3 months in my chat. So it's important. We did it again. So she drew up this really cool comic piece. And then obviously that's the front of it. So that's we're going to be working on doing the merch this year. I just need to just try to figure out a good way to do it. Everyone's got mixed opinions, but anyone I've talked to that has merch are generally overseas or in America. So obviously it's affordable for them, but it's not affordable for me or anyone else if I try to sell it, and I don't want to do that to anybody. I'll feel terrible for it. So we're going to figure out how we do that one. But anyway, we're going to do some crazy anniversary subathon things at the end of the year again. We'll get some votes in and any ideas people want me to do, start working on. Now, obviously, we got Lord of the Rings as well. We're going to do another Lord of the Rings event. I was really excited about this. I was like, we should do another one. And I put it in, and it got voted. I think it was the most voted, funny enough. And I'm very excited. We're going to do Mordor, War, Return to Moria, Gollum, Battle Middle-earth, 1 and 2, Lord of the Rings. We're probably going to do a few others too. Obviously, the TV series is coming out this year. So we're going to be doing all of these and probably more. This is a month event because I feel like I'm going to spend quite a lot of time on these games. And I'm super excited for it. Like, I'm ecstatic. I will probably finish these 2 games in like probably less than a week. Psycho, and I love these games. Anyone doesn't know, Shadow of Mordor is number 2. My favorite games of all time, so I love that shit. Now, sadly, Amnesia got voted in, so I'm going to do it for Halloween, and I'm going to regret this. I don't want to play these games. I hate horror games, anyone doesn't know. It's a 100-point channel redeem on my channel if people want to actually like do it. And I hate Amnesia with a passion. So this is going to be my Halloween event this year. Get redesigned and stuff like that. And then obviously the Christmas event this year. Now obviously I'll talk to chat about redesigning this, but I want to do it probably the same way, but we're going to try to do something different. I think this year I'll talk to a few people working on it, but basically the idea is that everyone gives me 3 games and one has to be Christmas, the other 2 are normal. We chuck them all in the spin the wheel and spin them around, and each one lands. We spin it 25 times on a day, and that's how we roll with the Christmas event. And obviously, we do a pretty big thing. We redesign a lot of stuff into the Christmas stuff. The Lord of the Rings will also be another one. So obviously, I can only put so much money into redesigning a lot of stuff. So Christmas is one that's already been redesigned, but we'll do Lord of the Rings. The Amnesia will do a Halloween one because Lucy will get really into that, and then Kingdom Hearts. PlayStation Classic. So those 4 will be what I really redesign this year, and make big changes to the channel, basically. The idea. Now, obviously, guys, like, wrong button. There we go. So that's basically the goals for this year, guys. That's the plan that we're going to be running for the whole year. It's going to be a bit of a mess, and it's going to get a bit hectic sometimes, but I really want to try to be consistent this year. I've got a lot of things going on. I was going to say behind the scenes, but in my real life, I've got a lot of things going on at the moment, and I'm trying my hardest to hold it all together so I can continue what I do. I hate missing streaming. I hate missing days where I don't stream. I get really agitated, and it doesn't feel right. And even yesterday, I didn't stream. It didn't feel right at all. I don't sleep well after it. It's like I am a little bit obsessed with it, but that's because I enjoy it so much, I guess. Really gotten me back into gaming. And it's made me appreciate a lot more people and a lot more things because of streaming. And I think I have to give everything to it, in my opinion. But this year is going to be, a pretty big one. Like I said, I'm open to any suggestions. If any people have any ideas or anything they want me to do this year, please let me know. I would like to make a lot of different things and really show more appreciation to my channel. And I will try as hard as I can to show more appreciation to my viewers if I can. Give everything I have, but there we go. Now, obviously, I forgot to mention as well, we're going to be doing a few other things this year. So with the subathon itself, we might do a bitathon instead. I heard people are doing bitathons at the moment because they're a lot more affordable for the viewers, and they seem to enjoy it more. So I was thinking about doing a bitathon instead of a subathon. But I think what we might do is we might try do one in the middle of the year, and then do the subathon normally. It's just easier for everybody, and we'll test it out. Obviously, I just don't know. But there's like a new trend, obviously, and might give it a go, I guess. I plan to do a 24-hour for every single event this year as well at the end of it. Whether that goes well or not will be a 50-50 because I might just end up passing out. It's probably not good for my health to do it, but I enjoy the 24-hour streams. We did one for New Year's. We obviously did the subathon. We did 4 or 5 last year. I think we did Hogwarts Legacy and something else too. We did a few. I want to do one for every event this year, and we're going to try as hard as we can. Whether we do that or not, it's kind of hard. Got a couple ideas for it. Obviously, we'll do the Rebirth release. We'll do that one. Kingdom Hearts, we probably won't worry about unless I really want to. I'd have to figure out what I want to do for that. And then obviously we do the PlayStation Classics. I want to do a special thing, basically, where we do 24 hours and we get as many platinums as we can. So I'll search up the easiest and simplest platinums I possibly can. It's just an idea for now, and we do as many as we can in a stream. And if we can hit certain levels, do stuff. And I think that will be the Bitathon. I think we might try to do a Bitathon for that one. We'll see how we go. I don't know whether people will do it or not, but I think we'll just involve it in there, and we'll try to get as many platinums as we possibly can during that stream to see how we go, just to celebrate, obviously, PlayStation. I would love to do it. It is going to be at the end of the 30 days, though, so it could end up knocking me out. So it could be interesting. And obviously, Lord of the Rings I'll probably do, because I love Lord of the Rings. Passion. Christmas, we'll do another one, like last year with New Year's, I think. But obviously, there's a few things. Now, obviously, also, like I said, like to talk about, obviously, my fellow streamer mates here, who I live with. They're really good people, and if you guys could ever, obviously, go follow them or show appreciation, that would be mean a lot to me. But we're gonna, me and Pembo for a while, talking about doing IRL stuff and doing some different types of things and making our own channel. Obviously, we don't have the cameras right now and the funds to work into making our own channel, and that's why we keep getting stopped, but we like the idea of it. We make the channel, we'll start doing stuff. So I think we're going to start working on doing some stuff like, I have some ideas for eating challenges and some dumb stuff that I want to do. I kind of want to do some cooking streams and some weird stuff. I thought it could be fun. We'll see how we go. Whether it works well or not is another thing, I guess, but we could have a bit of fun with it and try to do some different stuff. But I want to do some more IRL stuff this year. Just need to make the right investments into the right things, like such as cameras and microphones and stuff, to be able to do a lot of those things. Is mainly the issue we currently have. But once again, I'm like a broken record the past like 2 months. Thank you all so much. Seriously, the support's been incredible this year. I don't know what to say sometimes. I'm trying really hard to just do what I can. I appreciate all of you for sticking around. Now, obviously, with the other thing too, sorry, I forgot to mention this. Like I said, this is a ramble, and I don't have anything written down. YouTube is difficult because it takes me a lot of effort. Now, the problem is our internet speed drops when I upload, so I find it hard to do a lot of uploading at the moment. I really want to push to do more of it. I'm trying to do every single one of my platinum playthroughs this year is my plan. We couldn't do Mirage because it's a bit of a mess of a game. I'm going to do Spider-Man and so on. Hoping eventually by the end of the year I'll have an upload every single day. The whole year is basically my goal. It's going to be difficult because sometimes I'm short of it. And obviously I've got some shorts going up and stuff like that too, because it's just good fun and showing some clips and stuff like that. But obviously I've been involving a lot more streamers lately. I've been playing with a lot more people such as Minx, Joe, Ambo. I want to play with more people like Thunder. I want to play with just like working with Jelly. A few others. I'm sorry, my brain's faded. I'm trying to think off my head. There's a lot of people I want to play new games with, and I really want to do new things. And I'm really open to trying new things, and I'm going to try to be as inventive as I possibly can with my streaming and change as much as I possibly can when I can. And I appreciate all of you for obviously showing the support for us, for me this year again, like I said, but hopefully this year will be better than the last for me personally. Hopefully we hit that 1,000 follower goal. We'll keep moving on from there and doing what we can, but I love you guys all so much, and I seriously want to say thank you all so much for your support this year. And if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. Oi.